What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and today I'm back to talk about Warhammer 40K. So of course, recently we just had Warhammer Fest, and we had a ton of new models and the box set revealed for 10th edition, which is amazing. But today, I don't really want to talk too much about that, because of course, if you guys are really interested into it, I'm sure you've seen it already, or you guys can just head on over to the Warhammer community page and check out the articles and everything there. Today, I want to talk about a model that was showcased there, which is a new, updated model for an old version, and this thing got me thinking, because for the longest time, I've been wanting to start a Sisters of Battle army. However, I wasn't sure exactly which route to take them, because I want them to be almost like a Fallen Sisters army, but still loyal to the Imperium and the Emperor, but just using and utilizing demon hosts. And with that mix, I was trying to add in bits to the lore as of like the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So for example, I was thinking of converting Saint Celestine into one of the Horsemen, probably the two other models in her sculpt to be the other horsemen, leaving me with just one more, which would probably be Morven Val. That way you have the four horsemen of the apocalypse all represented on the tabletop with these two models. Well, technically it's four models, but when you play Saint Celestine, she comes with two more models additionally. Even though they're not going to be as tough or as powerful as Saint Celestine, they'll still be a sight on the battlefield, because again, I'm going to try and convert them. And I was thinking, since for the most part they're fast moving, they move like 12 inches since they're flyers, I was just thinking of using them as like mounts, since obviously you have the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which are represented by the horses. If you're unaware about that, it's basically the first four seals of Revelation that are unbroken, and the first four seals release that of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. You have Death, which is a pale horse who sometimes has a pitchfork, sometimes does not. You have Famine or Pestilence, which is riding a black horse and it has the scales of justice. You've got War, which is a red horse who wields a sword, and you have Conquest, a white horse who wields a bow. Now, of course, there's no real bows in 40k. It's all sci-fi futuristic, and I kind of want to keep the sword and like the bolters and stuff like that going, so that it's not completely taken apart from the 40k atmosphere. So with that in mind, I saw this awesome sculpt of a Nurgle model, and it just looks phenomenal, amazing. Like, this sculpt just blew me away, and it's perfect, honestly. Like, I can't think of anything else that embodies the feel that I want to get for these models without completely going to like a different like model line or company besides GW. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and use this guy. You could just see him here, how hulking and not really intimidating, but just like the aesthetic of it, just how it looks. Yeah, it's amazing. So here, the Harbinger of Decay, I probably would cut him off at the waist and then just put like a Sister of Battle armor and just sculpt it to be more Nurgle looking. But the main reason why is for the horse. The horse just looks amazing. You could see the disease, just the way they colored it and everything just looks beautiful. Disgusting, but beautiful. So with that being said, that's going to be one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Who it would represent best, I'm not 100% sure yet. Whether it be Saint Celestine, one of the two others, or Morven Val, because I was also thinking of using this guy, the Cornet Lord on Blood Crusher, because that's also another aspect of the Horsemen. War, red, corn. So that works perfectly. And again, it would just be mainly the mount, and I'd cut the Chaos Lord off at the waist and then put another Sister of Battle on there, again sculpted more cornet looking to fit the theme. So that's two already down. So my question to you guys is, does it make sense to sculpt a Sister of Battle on these types of models? Because when you're building the Blood Crushers and the Chaos Lord, do they like model correctly? Or is it something where like you'd have to use a lot of like green stuff and really shave off a lot of the plastic to make it look good and work? So just let me know if that's something somewhat easy to do. I know a lot of conversions do require extra work and whatnot, but yeah, that's just my question to you guys. And then my other question to you guys is, would it make sense to use like the Seekers of Slaanesh and the Zechian Sorcerers on a disc as the other two Horsemen of the Apocalypse, or should I just keep it to mounts? Because they have some pretty awesome mounts for Age of Sigmar, and I can kind of see what they have working over there. Or there is a new model for the Astra Militarum, Lord Solar Macarius, or it's not Macarius, but it's the essentially the protege to Lord Solar Macarius, and he also has a pretty awesome looking mount. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this, because my other thought was just to convert them with like Night Haunt models and make them more ghostly looking, but maybe this is the other direction I could take them in. Either way, I believe this will be my big gaming I guess hill to overcome for 10th edition, because I do want to play Sisters of Battle. They seem pretty interesting, very similar to Space Marines, just not as overpowered, with them being like toughness 3, but they kind of combat that with like you're able to bring more of them, and you have like the miracle dice. So even though they're not as strong as Space Marines, you're kind of fighting an uphill battle, but you don't feel like you're being on the side that always comes out on top. So you're essentially playing the underdog. So yeah, that pretty much does it for this video. Just a short, sweet one, getting to the point of it all. So yeah, let me know if there's any mounts that you think I should definitely keep my eyes open for. If there's any third-party casters that you know make these type of like apocalyptic 40K size models, let me know as well. Because there are a few third-party Sisters of Battle minis that look pretty cool, but I feel like they're too much on the fantastical side, and they don't really look as much as they do fitting alongside other Sisters of Battle. So yeah, let me know. I'll keep my eyes open again, and if not, just, you know, let me know. Again, this is something that I know I'm not going to get done in a month or 2 months or something. It's going to be a labor of love. But with that being said, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you guys think about this hobby task I've put upon myself. And yeah, if you guys play Sisters of Battle, let me know any tips, any tricks down in the comments below. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. If you guys like what we do here at One Mind Syndicate and do want to support us a bit more, like, comment, share the videos. Patreon really helps us do this. It's only a simple $1 a month, and it helps us put out videos a little bit more often. And if you guys don't want to do Patreon, the other way is through Super Thanks. That helps us out directly. But yeah, anything is appreciated. Even if you don't do anything like Patreon or Super Thanks, just watching the video, commenting, sharing, liking, that kind of stuff, it helps out the channel. So that would be greatly appreciated. Again, guys, thank you for watching. And this has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, signing out.
Oh, I used to put my